Today we'll be making salmon bites in the air fryer and creating a nutritious salmon rice bowl. I'm Rose Oatley. Let's get cooking. For this recipe, we're using a fillet of Atlantic salmon. When it comes to flavor, I don't recommend going with sockeye salmon. It just doesn't hit the mark for flavor. Unless you're a fan of the skin, be sure to remove it and give your salmon a good rinse. Now, when it comes to cutting the salmon, I prefer slicing off the tail and the thinner side of the fillet. This helps us achieve perfectly even bite-sized pieces. Now don't toss these pieces. You can still use them for something else. You want to slice your fillet in half or thirds, then into uniform sized pieces. By the way, the tail and side I'm not using. I'm saving to cook a separate batch for my fur babies. No spices for them though, just plain cooked salmon. Place your bites in a bowl, then drizzle some avocado oil or oil of your choice. Now season with salt and pepper. Next, sprinkle some garlic powder. Make sure you're not using garlic salt. You don't want to over-salt it. Some thyme. This aromatic herb will add a delightful earthy note to our dish, elevating its flavor profile. A little bit of rosemary. Some paprika. Now as for measurements, you just want to ensure each piece is evenly coated, but if you need measurements, you can do about 1 tablespoon of each spice. And some light chili powder. With clean hands, gently mix the seasoned salmon pieces to ensure that every inch is coated. Cover the salmon and set it aside to marinate while we move on to prepping the rest. You'll need some white jasmine rice. I've got 3 cups here. Remember to rinse your rice before cooking. It's essential to remove excess starch on the surface and any impurities that may be present. It not only helps prevent the rice from becoming too sticky, but also ensures a fluffier texture. Rinse until your water is clear. I'm cooking mine on a rice cooker, but you can also cook yours on a pot of water. Just follow package directions. You'll need 1 English cucumber, or a cucumber is fine. I'm going to cut it in half. For my first half, I'll cut it in half lengthwise, then slice it. Or you can just slice it whole. You can leave it plain, but I like to add a little bit of Italian dressing to mine. I'm going to refrigerate it temporarily. You want to chop up some spring onions or green onions, whatever you have, for a topping later. First, we're going to be making a sauce or a dressing to kind of go over it. For the dressing, add ½ cup of mayonnaise. I like using Hellmann's. ½ teaspoon of Sriracha sauce. If you like it spicy, you can add more. And 1 teaspoon of ketchup. Now we just want to mix well. We're going to refrigerate our sauce, but to drizzle later, you're going to want to put it either in a squeeze bottle, a piping bag, or even a sandwich bag. Today I'm using my Cosori dual blaze air fryer. We want to preheat it at 390 degrees Fahrenheit or 199 degrees Celsius for 6 minutes. Once ready, you want to spray your basket with avocado oil or oil of your choice. Just make sure you use a spray bottle or brush versus using an aerosol can, as those can damage the coating of your basket. Links to my bottle will be posted in the description below, along with other products I use in my kitchen. Place your salmon bites on your basket. Just make sure not to overcrowd them. Cook them in batches if you have to. Cook at 390 degrees Fahrenheit or 199 degrees Celsius for 7 minutes, or until internal temperature reaches 145 degrees Fahrenheit or 63 degrees Celsius. If you don't have a dual air fryer, make sure to flip them halfway so both sides cook evenly. My salmon bites are ready and look great. I'm going to put them on a plate temporarily and put my second batch in. In the meantime, we're going to make a delicious butter garlic sauce for our salmon bites. Melt ½ stick of unsalted butter in a pan. Add 2 to 3 minced garlic cloves. Mix and bring your heat down to low. Add 3 tablespoons of low sodium soy sauce. ½ cup of raw honey. Mix and add a pinch of chili flakes, which is equivalent to 1/8 teaspoon. Add more if you like it spicy. I'm going to turn my heat up to medium. Then I'm going to squeeze 1 whole lemon. Cook for about 2 minutes, bringing it to a light simmer. If you want it thicker, whisk in 1 teaspoon of cornstarch. Add your salmon bites into the sauce mixture, ensuring each bite is generously coated with a flavorful sauce. Set aside so we can start assembling our bowl. Here I have a base of fluffy white rice and have added our delicious salmon bites. Next, layer on some crisp cucumbers. We'll also add vibrant matchstick or shredded carrots, some pickled onions. These are so good. I'll be posting my recipe soon. Some creamy avocado and a few juicy mango chunks. Now it's time to drizzle our delectable homemade dressing over the bowl, infusing every ingredient with a burst of flavor. You can garnish with fresh greens, sprinkle some poppy seeds for added texture, and voila! Your vibrant and flavorful salmon rice bowl is ready. If you enjoyed this video, you can help me grow by liking, sharing, and subscribing. Thanks for your support. Now it's time to give it a try. Let's dig in. Say it with me. Mmm, so good. If you haven't already subscribed, please be sure to do so below or hit my little picture on the side. Also, don't forget to hit the little bell to get notified of all of my new videos, and please be sure to check out these links on the side. Share with your friends. Thanks for watching and your support.